Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today you get to come along with us for a picnic in the park as we get ready to welcome spring and celebrate the vernal equinox. We packed us a delicious picnic of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, apple slices, and some celery. Strangely enough, celery always reminds me of spring, so that's a good little vegetable to bring along. We made sure to pack our things in reusable containers or bags to minimize our waste, and off we went. The vernal equinox, or spring equinox, is a time of the year when day and night are equal and we can officially welcome spring. It usually happens around March 20th, but that day changes every year. If you're Wiccan or follow the typical neo-pagan wheel of the year, you might know this day as Ostara. While I bring you along on this little trip today, I want to talk about the equinox, springtime, and what it means to me. I also want to give you a few pointers to celebrate the coming of spring, no matter your spiritual preference.
You want to hug the tree? Okay.
Wait, what does that place lead to?
That way?
Yeah.
It goes in a big circle, remember?
Oh. I want to do that one.
Spring has always been one of my favorite times of the year. In some places I've lived, this is the time of year when seeds have already been started and we enjoy some time outside before it gets too hot. In other places, there would still be snow on the ground and seeds would just be starting inside. This is the first equinox where I will be able to celebrate with my daughter during the time leading up to the equinox as well as on the day of.
I don't see it. It blends in really good.
I know. Where is it? Oh. Okay. Springtime may look different for you depending on where you live. In some places, flowers are in full bloom, busy butterflies are flitting from one bud to the next, and bees and other wildlife are doing their thing. In other parts of the world, there may still be the threat of freezes, snowstorms, and icy ground. There is no hard and fast rule for when spring officially begins. Rather, we can see the transitionary period change from one geographic location to the next. Use your climate and natural landscape around you to determine the coming of spring. There is no wrong way unless, you celebrate the coming of spring in the dead of winter. Anyway, the weather is just starting to get warmer here and we're seeing more and more of the sunshine. And in our little adventure today, this caterpillar decided to catch a ride on my daughter's dress.
Can I take it off? It looks so cool.
Look here, put your hand on it.
I've always loved the moments in the morning, just as the sun is rising, to open the windows and let in the breeze, bringing with it the newness and freshness of the morning dew. Spring is a time for new beginnings and rekindling of things that you once loved. Many of us have seasonal blues associated with the colder months of the year, and with springtime, it's like putting on our glasses after being so long without them. Things are crisper and clearer. We can see the vibrance of the world around us, blooming and teeming with life, so precious and so essential, yet often so overlooked.
I have superpowers.
It's not falling over, it's just growing that way. So they cut the... Watch out. So they cut it. See? They cut it so the tree could grow. That way they don't have to cut the tree.
We don't do the traditional dyeing of eggs for Ostara, and I have no real religious or spiritual connection to that holiday. Instead, I try to spend as much time outside as I can. Usually, this happens in the morning or at times when it isn't so hot. Even though it's only March, it's still getting warmer and warmer here in Florida. Here are a few ways you can celebrate the coming of spring wherever you are. Get outside and enjoy the sunshine. See if you can point out any new blooms in your neighborhood. Practice mindfulness as you take a walk around the block, or even just in your backyard, or on your patio, or standing at an open window, and see if you can spot signs of spring that are local to you. What kind of animals are near you? Do you hear the sound of birds singing or the buzzing of bees? For us at the park, it was this friendly little kitty that wanted to say hello. Get a bird feeder. If you're in a part of the world where it's still cold or freezing even, create your own bird feeder. Freeze some water with herbs or birdseed in it and hang it outside. As it melts, the seeds will be released and the birds can get to them easier. If you're somewhere that's already sunny, consider getting a bird feeder for your porch or patio. Honor the changing cycles in wildlife by giving them a little treat as they flit around and go about their business. Research your favorite plant or flower. Add this information to your grimoire or book of shadows, or just tell your friends about it. Figure out how it grows, what its light requirements are, and how much water it needs. See if it grows wild in your area. Bonus points for you if it also has magical correspondences and uses too. Look for shapes in the clouds. Lay out a blanket in the grass and gaze up at the sky. What kind of shapes do you see? Just be sure that you're in a place that isn't too bright so you can actually see what you're looking at. You know, exactly the opposite of what we did.
That wasn't a good idea. Tell everybody why it wasn't a good idea.
It wasn't a good idea because my feet burn and now I won't be able to walk.
Why? You're so dramatic. Why? It's not a good idea because the sun is right above us.
Anyway, cloud gazing definitely brings to mind springtime and being able to lay in the grass for a short time before it gets too hot.
Are you taking a nap?
I know you're putting me on camera.
Start a garden. Whether you have a few potted plants outside, a large raised garden full of fruits and vegetables, or a modest little plant in your windowsill, you're still honoring the seasonal transition and bringing the fruits of your own labor to life. Plant a wishing flower or literal seeds of change. Cultivate your wishes and intentions and grow your plants at the same time. There are so many more ways you can celebrate the newness of spring. Bake a cake, spend time learning new things with your children, and plant seeds of hope for the future in your mind and the ground. I hope I've given you a few ideas and a bit of entertainment to help you along the way. Before we leave you today, I want to talk about our favorite things about springtime.
We're letting the plane pass. Hopefully you can hear us okay. We've already walked around the whole park and we wanted to sit and talk about what our favorite part of springtime is. Do you want to go first? Oh, you want me to go first? Well, I've never really been a fan of winter. I like the way snow looks, but since we live in Florida now, we don't have to worry about snow. But spring is a time of new growth and a time for things to start over, and of planting seeds, whether that be physical seeds of things that you're going to grow, or spiritual seeds, or just new ideas and things that you want to do going forward. I think spring really embodies the idea of a fresh start, of new beginnings. And the flowers are pretty. Your turn.
Is it what I like about spring? What I like about spring is like a lot of flowers are blooming, and I think it's good for a new start for the flowers.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite flower?
The knockout flower.
The knockout roses that we saw?
Yeah.
I'll make sure that you all can see the knockout roses that we saw here. Anything else?
A banana tree.
The banana tree.
And hold on, I forgot the name. Be right back.
She forgot the name. She'll be right back.
I forgot the other one.
Okay.
There's the pink one. I don't know how to pronounce it, and also I forgot the name.
The begonias?
Yes.
Begonias.
Excuse me.
So no matter how you celebrate or honor the changing seasons, I hope you have a wonderful equinox. I hope you eat delicious food. I hope you plant some spiritual seeds for yourself and enjoy the coming newness and rebirth that spring brings us. Oh yeah, and Emery has one more thing she wants to say before we go.
Stay safe.
So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.